Howdy ho, witches. So I'm out here in the yard, and I got some bad news. It seems when I got back from the summer solstice Litha celebration camp out we were at, which was just wonderful, had a really good time. A tree I got here that was ill before I left, well, it's died. And I'm a little concerned about other trees as well. A yew tree just beside it over here. 2 years ago, I lost a maple tree, or started to. It actually took 2 seasons. First season was one half. Last season was the other. So it's a little disturbing. I'll give you a gander here of it. That's it, right? I don't know. Here, just let us get over there. You can see it there. That's it. It's just not doing well. I don't know. I mean, it's not gonna make it. That's dead. And I'll show you the 2 stumps from the maple. This was the Japanese maple tree. Like I say, that died the year and the year and a half before. And now I'm looking at my yew tree here, and it's not doing well. It's not doing well at all. Like, that is just not very healthy. So I'm worried. I'm definitely worried. And I'm going to put together a green witch powder and a healing green witch powder with some green sand, green algae, some ash from the Beltane fire, which I didn't know what I was going to use for. Well, this is it. And I'll gather some comfrey from the circle's edge, and right from within the circle I'll gather a little bit of plantain for its healing magic to add into it, and anything else I happen to come across in the next hour or so. And we'll put it all together in the circle down there. I'll introduce you to the big circle. And I'll charge it up tonight, and then early in the morning we'll get up and we'll come out here to the yew tree, and we'll call on Gaia and the horn god and the spirits, and we'll sprinkle it about the yew tree's base. And then I'll present it to the quarters of the yard. Try to bring some healing to my entire yard in abundance. So, that's what I'm up to tonight. I'm Crow. Welcome to Witch in the Wild Side if you're new. And I'll see you down in the circle where we'll put this together. Blessed be witches. Honey ho. So here we are. This is comfrey. It's growing right here at the edge of our circle. This is the large circle. I'll swing the camera around and I'll give you a gander. It's where we meet in larger group, Circle of Ceridwen. So, anyways, here's the comfrey, and we're just gonna very gently gather some of its leaves. For some reason, I'm picking up that this entire magic in its entirety needs to be done very gently in order to get to the kind of depth and the rejuvenation I'm looking for. I don't know why, I'm just going by my gut, which I do a lot. I take what little knowledge I have and try to channel I got through what I can and do the best I is. Okay. So I'll gather up a few of these, and flower. Look how pretty of a plant this is. Like, that is one pretty little plant. It's a beautiful little flower. So I'll gather all of this up, my little bundle, all, drawing the energy through this plant. Just bringing it all up and into the leaves that I've got. all to heal the yew tree, to heal my yard, and bring them both, yard and you, into abundance. Into abundance and growth. Into abundance and growth. So mote it be. So now we'll gather up some plantain. We'll put that in with this too. Okay, see you in a bit. So here we are. I just want a little tiny bit of plantain. And this is it. Just a little baby, fresh baby plantain plant. The idea is that I want that youthful rejuvenation into my yew tree and into my yard. Just gonna take this one little bit of plant. I want to kill it, but I need just a little more. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna take. Just that tiny little bit of plantain. It's a wonderful healer in so many other ways. It takes rid of your bruises and inflammation and sore muscles. It's in so many salves. Anyways, to abundance. We'll meet you at the altar. I sure love my circle. That's where we enter. It's trotted in there. Yeah. And of course there's the fire pit. Okay, I'm here, witches. I'm going to mix all these things in here. I've gathered them all up. I got a little daisy. That'll go in there. Anyways, okay, so what am I doing here? Well, first of all, we got green sand. Now, this comes from old seabeds, and it's just so full of minerals and micronutrients, NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash. It just is so good for the earth. It just makes everything grow. So it's a great substrate or base to use for an abundance powder. Just like we use a red brick, and crushed it up in the dust to build a red brick wall of protection with the red powder. Well, this is similar. For a green powder, we use an abundant sea source. Then we have spirulina. Now this again comes from the sea, and it's just so full of life. It's just incredible stuff. It just, you can just feel the vibrations of it just sort of flowing up. It's incredible. Then we have magnesium, Epsom salts, and it too is really good for a plant. What it does, and the magic I'm after with it, is the ability to loosen up situations, to loosen up minerals and food. It's like when a plant gets locked, what it's called locked, because it's overfed. Magnesium helps loosen all that up so that it can utilize the minerals and the food within it, and then start drawing up new fresh stuff as it goes. Then of course we have the ash from the Beltane fire. Well, it looks a little dark here, but it's actually white ash. It does look dark. You can never get it purely white. And the magic of it is just because, you know, that onrush of energy that Beltane has. I want that onrush of life-giving energy into the green powder. So, let's continue along here. Like I mentioned, I got myself a daisy. It just spoke to me today and said, I would love to help you heal the yard. Pick me, pick me. And then I went to a very healthy yew tree. And I asked this yew, would you help me heal your sister? We had a conversation, and after a while, the yew tree said yes. Yes, I would love to help heal our sister. And so that too will go in here. Then, of course, we have the two little leaves, the plantain leaves we got. Now, that's just pure healing energy. That'll go in. And then we have the purple flowers. They're starting to wilt now. And the little bundle I picked from the comfrey. And that'll go in here. And, you know, I'll just sort of tear it up. This is not, it's not your usual grind because it's all alive, you know. So I kind of just tear it all up. The idea is that I want the moisture of those plant materials. I want them all in there, right? I want the fresh life of the yew. And that will actually help, it will actually help moisten these other dry powders, right? So that's all really good. And so you just start mushing, and I mean, you will mush. You can smell the green. I wish you guys could, but you know, I can, you can't. You can see that starts to make it's wet. It's already wet. Moist. So you just add a little bit of Epsom salts in there. We add a bit of green powder. Green sand, I mean. We add a bit of spirulina. We add a bit of the ashes from the Beltane fire. And we just start mixing all that up. And the green stuff takes a while. It's a real grind here. I'm going to spend some time on it. And then, you know, like I'll be here grinding and mixing for a while tonight. And when I get this sort of broken up and mixed in here, I'm going to, it will come together. I know it seems pretty strange right now. Need more of that in there. More of that. Just keep mixing it. It will get damper, because once I get this all ground down, I'm going to then take it and I'm going to put it into here. I'm going to take it and I'm going to call on the goddess. I'm going to invoke her. I'm going to invoke the horn god. I'm going to present it to the quarters. And I'm going to, you know, call on any other spirits. I'm going to call on the ancestors to please come and help me heal this yew. And, you know, I'll get it all going, and then one more time, I'll inflame my heart with the love of the yew, with the desire to feel that rush of energy, that joyful exclamation of, the yew's growing so well. And I'll get all that energy, I'll build it all up, and I'll spit in it. and I'll just, that spit, that DNA, that whole thing, it'll just carry my intention to heal the yew tree. And then when all of this is done, like, I'm gonna put it back in the grinder, but when it all is done, then I'll just set it here. I'll light more incense, and I'll just leave it with the spirits tonight to have their way with it. And I'll just let the spirits dance on the altar and just charge up my green powder. And with this in the morning, we'll come back here in the morning and we'll gather it up and we'll take it to the yew tree. We'll put it some at its base. We'll take some to the four quarters of the yard. And we'll just rejoice in the abundant, life-giving properties of the powder and all the green magic that this is. I mean, I'm pulling on the sea from whence we came. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return, to the sea, like a drop of water. And you know, it's just all so good. So I'm going to continue along, and I'm going to really put my energy into this tonight. Oh, I just love my hands going green like that. Oh, I can already feel this is going to be so good. This is going to be so good. Okay, howdy ho, witches. We will be seeing you in the morning. Hot ho, hot ho. Hail to the rising sun. Hail to Saul. Hail to Gaia. Hail to the spirits of the north, spirits of earth. I summon thee. I summon thee. Spirits of the east, I summon thee. Breathe life into this magic. Bring life. Spirits of the south, I summon thee. I summon thee. Invigorate my yard. Invigorate this magic. Spirits of the west, flow within its magic. Flow